Ah, almost got him. Oop, bounced right off the head. Oh, hey everybody. Welcome to another episode of GGRC. I was just playing some Pokemon Go, catching, Squirtles and Pikachu. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not playing any Pokemon Go whatsoever. I did download the app, and I played with it a little bit, but it's not really a game for me. I feel like if I were a lot younger, if I was like 8 years old and this game came out, I would be all over it. I would love it. But I pretty much booted it up, caught a couple Pokemon, and was like, okay, I kind of get it, whatever, move on. But I recognize how cool it is, and I recognize how it's bringing people together. Now, this video that I want to make right here, I normally make videos where I'm a bit more positive about most things. But, and this isn't knocking Pokemon Go, the game itself, it's more about how people act with the game. Recently, my fiance and I went to the Detroit Zoo. We go to the Detroit Zoo probably once a year, maybe once every other year. And this year they opened up the new Penguinarium. We were really excited to go check it out. If you haven't been to the Detroit Zoo, it's actually a really nice zoo. There's a lot of cool stuff to see there. So, Penguinarium was great. Loved it. But after being there for a few hours, we noticed that there's a lot of people there talking about Pokemon. Now, the irony is immediately there. The irony is there's all these real animals all over the park that you could actually look at that are walking around and doing their thing. And you are just doing this to fake animals. And I hate being that guy because I love video games. I don't want to be the guy who's like, quit staring at your screen. There's real life here. I get technology. I understand it all. But when you get in the way, that's when there's a problem. All these people walking around playing Pokemon Go with their extra battery packs hooked up to their iPhones, by the way. Just about everybody there who was playing it had an extra cord going to a battery pack in their backpack, so that way they could play Pokemon Go for 8 hours straight, I'm assuming. But what was weird is that everybody would just stand in the way. That's what I'm mainly a little peeved about today. We're at the zoo. We're in the reptile house. There's a great reptile house and amphibian house where you can see the frogs. In the amphibian house you could see turtles and caimans and crocodiles and snakes and stuff. In the reptile house, they're really cool. They're right next door to each other. You go foo in through one, in through the other. But going through the reptile house, not only was it super packed. I mean, that's to be expected on a summer day, but there are people like myself who are actually trying to see the animals, and there are people right in front of the glass doing this. Not paying attention, not looking at the animal that I'm trying to look at and observe. People just standing right at the glass doing this. It pisses me off because, hey, guess what? I paid to see animals here. You paid to get in to play Pokemon Go? Fine. But, do whatever you want. It's cool. I'm fine with that. But get out of the way. Like, you find your Pokemon or whatever, go catch it. Like, Pokemon Go over there. You know what I mean? Get out of here. I don't care where you're doing it. Do it in the middle where people aren't there. Like, you can't step into this really busy place and start catching Pokemon where people are trying to look at other animals. It's super rude. And the majority of us, I would say, at least 70% of the people in that building are trying to look at the real animals in there. We want to see the snakes slithering around. We want to see the turtles swimming. Like, that's what we're there for. So, again, not knocking the people playing the game. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're having fun with it. But be a little more conscious of people around you because, again, I think it's super rude to just stand there right in the way of what people are doing. And I think a lot of these people aren't even doing it on purpose. I feel like that they're doing it just because they're just glued to the screen. So, another interesting tidbit, though, I wanted to point out is that I really expected this game to be a game for kids. Like I said, if I was 8 years old and this came out, I'd be super into it. But the majority of the people at the zoo, I did see a few families playing together, which was kind of cool, actually. Like, just seeing families at the zoo, observing the animals, and then catching Pokemon together. Like, that's kind of fun. But I saw a lot of adults who were just playing it with another adult, or by themselves, walking around, playing Pokemon Go. And it's a little weird. I'm glad you're having fun with it, but It's a little strange that you're at the zoo alone playing Pokemon Go. I don't know. But anyway, please, be mindful of other people. Thank you.
Alright, time to feed the giraffes. Maple leaves.
Okay, guys. I can have you stand on the white hoof prints right there. Okay, one leaf at a time. Okay.
Alright, Richard's turn to feed the giraffe. Here he goes. His big tongue. Oh my gosh, eating it. Yes. How do you feel, Richard, about your giraffe feeding experience?
Amazing.
Yeah.